why you are trapped inside binge eating. I don't know if you've ever heard that story about the baby elephant that's tied to a post and it can't escape. And then when it gets older, it's still tied to the same post, but now it has all the power and all the strength to actually pull that post out of the ground. But the beliefs that were instilled into that baby elephant have carried it into an adult, and now it just believes that it's stuck and it's trapped, so it doesn't even try to break free. And breaking free from binge eating, and this is coming from somebody who's a binge eater for 35 years, the break free is a change in belief. What belief is keeping you stuck to food? What is food giving you? It's not something to force an answer from. You might already have the answer. For me, it was a question I really had to ponder and keep putting to myself. And eventually the answer did come. I really had to look at my life. What wasn't going right in my life? What was an obvious pattern I was repeating? Because that's where we really find out what our true core beliefs are. And the biggest summary of it all, that was, I didn't believe I was enough. It wasn't that I didn't have confidence. It wasn't that on paper I didn't have a good life. It was that underneath it, I was always searching for something. I was always had that empty void that eventually I filled with food. Because when you don't believe that you're enough, that feeling never leaves. It's always whirring in the background. It's heavy, it's low. It's a lie, because everyone is worthy. We just don't remind ourselves of that. And in fact, when we believe we're not, we search for evidence to prove that we're not. And so it turned out that binge eating had nothing to do with food. The binges were actually giving me relief when I was getting evidence in my day, in my thoughts, in how I was seeing the world,